Shut up, Max. God. What the fuck? What the hell? Well, this might be easier than I thought. Other than this is stuck. Shit, I thought I had something to stream. I don't even know why to do that. Probably don't want. Oh, it's turned off. Okay. I thought it was, but why muted? It was locked up. I moved this just a tiny bit and it unlocked. And I don't understand how that's even possible. Unless there's something in the machine that it's not supposed to be. This might be the shortest stream I've ever done. Other than mopping the oil out of this thing, I thought I oiled machines a lot. This thing is fucking saturated. I have no idea what's wrong. It wouldn't do a full rotation. It was going like 340 degrees or so. And there was a hard stop going either way in the same spot until it was on like 3. I set it to 4, and now it turns. And I have no idea what would cause that. Also, the mechanism for dropping the feed dogs seems to be stuck, which she probably doesn't even use. Yeah, I'm getting. It feels fine now. I'm getting full rotation. So I figured I'd stream figuring out what was stuck, and that was took me 45 seconds to unstick it. I'm still wondering what would cause that. It's definitely not from lack of oil. Because holy shit, there must be a puddle on the floor under her sewing table. Oh, it wasn't non-use, believe me. The woman that owns this thing, she quilts more than anyone else in existence. That's what she does all day. She's retired. I think she's in her late 80s. She wakes up in the morning, she starts quilting, and she stops when she goes to bed. Pretty much every day. And I fixed this one. Uh, she broke the pedal. She can't see because I'm on the wrong scene. She broke this pedal 3, 4 months ago, and I cleaned and oiled it then. Every time I see this machine, I clean and oil it. It's a good running machine. I thought she must have broken a plastic gear or something, but she oiled the hell out of it. But I can't find anything wrong. I just have to mop the hell out of it because it's full of oil. I need some Q-tips, which I have somewhere. She's actually got 2 of these Berninas. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I just wish I knew why it got stuck to begin with. Because I know how the linkage works, and I don't know what would cause that particular linkage to make the machine freeze up. Oh yeah, this is probably the best machine Bernina ever made. It could have had some chunk of debris or something that's fallen down into the bottom. I have no idea. Just turn that overhead view off because my head's going to be stuck in it. Let me get my damn glasses. Keep forgetting I got to wear those. And the only problem with this machine is it's got, I think, 3 plastic gears in it, which could potentially break, but I've actually never seen one break, so I don't know if they use better plastic than the other companies, or it's just luck. I don't know, or they just never sit. because I know this one doesn't. I mean, this sits between, because like I said, she's got two of them. She gets one out and uses it for a while, and if it needs to rethread it, she just grabs another one because she can't see the thread needle anymore. So she just has several machines threaded up. Which I think she's been doing a lot because I think she oils it every time she gets it out. And I'm going to need a squeegee or something. There's a shitload of oil in this thing. It wasn't like this last time I saw it. She's put probably an eighth of a bottle in this thing since I saw it last. Because it's all on the bottom of the machine here. What have you been up to? Can't even get to some of these spots. I think the only way you could oil one of these more is if you hit it with a fucking paint gun. Yeah, so do I. I've been working on the same bag for I don't even know how long. Yeah, it's pretty hot here too. I for the first time in I don't know how many years I have a fan running back here. I tried to do a little bit of yard work, but it's hot as hell out there. I can't even get to a lot of the oil that's in this thing. Oh, there is some debris down in the bottom of this. I bet it was that. I can't tell what it is. Oh, that's right. You gotta take this one off from the bottom. Oh, that's new. The bottom plate's cracked. I don't think it was last time I worked on it. That's pretty much just cosmetic, I think. Oh, wow. I don't even know what this is, but there's a lot of it. Maybe. I think this is. How the hell do you get shredded thread in this end? Here's my little vacuum. Where the hell did I put that thing? Oh, there it is. It's on the serger where it belongs. Should have looked there first. Hair trigger. Oh yeah. I mean that's she does. Oh, it's so saturated with oil it won't come out with the vacuum. I gotta quit rearranging my damn toolbox. I can never find anything now. Oh, I I can't remember the last time I broke a needle. It's been a while. Yeah, I've been working on my brother's messenger bag slash laptop bag thing. I nearly had it finished the other day. Uh, I've been streaming long enough that my back started hurting, so I quit. And then I realized I was going to stream the next day. I realized I was missing parts. So instead of streaming, I looked for the stuff that's missing because I'm pretty sure I cut it out. Still haven't found it. I'll probably go ahead and cut out the stuff that's missing. Stream that this week unless something comes up. I wonder how much thread got in this end. Uh, if you search on YouTube for Miko Craft messenger bag, I think it'll come up. It's the green and brown one that he does. It's actually in here somewhere. Oh, it's over there. It was around 2 o'clock I started 4 or 5 days ago, I think. Fuck, maybe it was last week. I had to scale it a little bit because he bought the biggest fucking laptop known to man. It's too wide. Seems to be turning out pretty good, other than the zipper. I've never done a zipper like that. And like I said, my back was starting to hurt and I was starting to get a little irritated, so I stopped before I fucked it up. Still can't even really see up in there. I bet it had I don't know why that would seize the machine, but I bet there was thread in the joint on the linkage for the uh, stitch length. I don't know why that would make the machine stick though. But there's enough of it back in this end for some reason I don't understand completely. I'm more sopping up oil than anything. I'm not even joking. She oiled the ever living shit out of this thing. There's definitely something in there that's not thread. I over oil my machines, and even I think this is nuts. This is like my old metal lathe in the shop from the 30s that just oil runs straight through it onto the floor. That's how much oil's in this damn thing. I mean, it's better than running it dry. Yeah, look at that. The entire inside of the machine's like that. Starting to wonder if this is not the one that I fixed last time, but it's got the pedal from the one I fixed last time. So she might have switched pedals to this machine. Just probably because she likes the newer one. That actually makes sense. Because both of these had rug burner pedals on them, and those are kind of shit after. Well, this was made in the late 70s. That's from a little hole in the bottom. You should see the inside of the machine that I can't get to. Yeah, that's not that much. That came out of a 1 inch by 2 inch hole in the bottom of the machine. The entire inside the arm and in the bottom of this is just covered like that. This is like 5% of what's in there probably. This has to be the other machine. Like I said, I don't remember this being broken like that. I just assumed it was the same one because of the Oh, it's not. That's right. There was a hook on the front. This is the other machine. She just switched pedals. Okay, I kind of wondering there's some weird shit with this. Now, this isn't supposed to be a total loss oil system here. I wish I could get to the rest of it. I wonder what's in the bottom of the case. I didn't even look. I bet there's oil in the bottom of the case. All right, no, I got most of it with the Q-tip, but there's places that I can't get to because there's linkage and stuff in the way. Yeah, now it's leaking on my cutting table. Yeah, this isn't supposed to be an oil pan, but apparently it works pretty good at that. Oh, I know. That's why I'm trying to get as much of it out as I can. What the hell? There's oil in the thread channel for the tension discs. That's new. I've never had to de-oil a machine before. That's a new one. See if there's a bunch of thread wrapped up in the back of this thing. There's a lot of thread got in there somehow, and I'm not 100% sure how that would happen. I'm pretty sure I've worked on this one before, and it did not have that in there, but this one wasn't the one I worked on 3, 4 months ago. This one would have been probably a year and a half. Yeah, I don't remember where I found them. I've lost one of the Phillips ones. I've got the flat tip too. They for good for taking needle plates off. Wish I could figure out where I got them. I'd get more because they're small enough. And I use them often enough, I'm going to lose them. What is the tension on this working in? I'm not sure if it's that one. I think it is that one. Oh fuck, there's thread wrapped up in there too. I should have put a diaper down before I did this. This thing's leaking oil everywhere. Now, the other short one that I've got that I use more is this. This is the most useful sewing machine screwdriver ever invented. It doesn't matter how tight they are, you can get them out with that. Or break the screwdriver bit. Yeah, it's cheap Chinese. I think that it's $5 for this and the bits that come with it. It's probably 99 cents on AliExpress. hell did I do with it? Oh, that screw ain't coming out. Yeah, just throw everything on the floor, idiot. Okay, this is one you can just take out to get the belt. Well, it's got some fuzz in it, but I was expecting thread to be wrapped around that. How the hell did all the thread get into this thing? Max, I bet you, but my hands are covered with fucking sewing machine. How the hell did I manage to do that? I got all these lights in here, and I'm blocking them with my fucking head. How did I do that? Wow, that's special there. I don't even know how I managed to do that. I got the belt behind that part in there. Now I can't get the damn thing out. This isn't going to screw me, is it? Let me slightly. Just not good enough to get the belt out. There we go. Kind of wish I had a camera I could mount on my head for doing this, because you can't really see anything. The hell's my tweezers at? Oh, here we go. It usually wraps around the hand wheel. It's wrapped around the inner pulley. I've never seen that. Probably happened a bunch of times. I've just never seen it. Probably because I didn't have any reason to look. I bet someone put Loctite on that. Yeah, not supposed to have thread in there. Not a lot. I just wonder how it got to just the inner. That's a weird place for thread to get wrapped up. Of course, it's going to come out of here an inch at a time. That's just par for the course. Oh, there, got it. Oh, nope, there, got 8 inches of it. Oh, that would have been unfortunate. Like, that might be unfortunate. I forgot about that spring. Oh, never mind. That's easy. There's dripping oil everywhere. Oh, I might be stupid. Oh, I didn't need to take this screw out. Shit. It's got a snap ring on it. It's just vanished. Here it is. That might be different than mine. I don't know if mine has that snap ring. It does make it a little easier to put back together if you do it the right way. Get the damn thing to start. I had some needle nose pliers in here. These aren't needle nose. I probably left them out somewhere because I'm an idiot. Yep. That's definitely the easier way to get the pulley off. That's what I get for paying attention. I'd still like to know how all that got in there. Oh, it's probably how you're supposed to do the belt too, instead of the way that I did it. So that's fine Swiss engineering right through it in Florida. The damn thing don't want to come off. Oh, pulley's in the sniper group. Or not pulley, phenolic washer. I think that's what that is anyway. That wasn't right at all. Of course, the first time it just went right in. Probably put that in the wrong damn spot. I'll find out here in a second. Well, if it's like a singer. I think I did put it in the wrong spot. Almost forget. Oh, this one might have 3 choices. We're screwed. 4 choices because we threw it in the floor. We're screwing it up. Just got to move that one. Not right. Did I lose a washer or something? Or does this go the other way? It's been a minute. Apparently I put it in backwards, which I'm not surprised. I do that about half the time. Max is here to make the job easier. Is it not in all the way or what? Oh, yeah. Still don't know why it got stuck. I guess I'll just run it and see if it happens again. I might need more fabric than I got out for this. Oh shit, now this is broken too. I wonder if she dropped it. Her whole house is carpeted, so if she did, it wouldn't have been serious damage. Wait a minute, no. Shit. It was the nut. No, somebody. Wait. How the hell did they break that there? That's weird too. It's in a spot you shouldn't even be able to break it. Oh, that damages something else. The nut's like 8 feet away. Right under the center of my damn table. I can't reach it. Even taking it apart, you can't break it there. I don't understand how they broke that. I don't know. Because you can't pry out on it from the top unless you try to take the hand wheel off without removing this first. That might be. Actually, no, I think the hand wheel might come off without taking this off. They broke the shit out of it. I don't understand how. I know it wasn't me. I don't even know why they were taking this off. unless they took it off because there was thread wrapped around the hand wheel and they cleaned up the top part and just didn't get the bottom part of it. That's probably what it was. Because there must have been a whole spool of thread in this damn thing to get that much down in the bottom and all the loose bits of it. It's got so much oil on it, I bet glue won't fucking stick to it. I'm not even sure what kind of plastic this is. Do I even have the right kind of glue for this? Usually it's got a mark that says what kind it is on it somewhere. There's a date of 1979 and C10. And a Bueller part number. Did they even make this in 79? I wonder if this is a replacement piece. I thought this was like mid 70s. I should probably try to fucking glue that. Even though I'm about 100% certain the glue's not going to stick to it. I'm pretty sure, I looked it up when I got my Bernina 830. I think mine is 75 or 76. I think they only made this for 3 years. This has a 79 date code on it. This Somebody broke this fucking thing somehow. And I think they must have taken the hand wheel off and it hung up on it and it pried it out. That's the way it looks. Because if you take it out like you're supposed to, there's no way you can break this. I mean, short of dropping it on the floor and stepping on it. They pretty much shattered it. And I've got, I think this is just cyanoacrylate. Actually, I don't know what this is. It's whatever Star Bond is. But it doesn't say on the bottle. Turns out that doesn't thread off. I really don't think this is going to stick. Especially if you can't get me to come out of the fucking bottle. Dude, it's over a trash can. Because if I squeeze on it any harder, it's probably going to come out of here like a fucking squirt gun and go everywhere. Or just not come out of there at all. That's handy. Well, I can replace your fucking sewing needle anyway. It's not blocked. I don't even think there's anything in there. Oh shit. I think I just glued my fingers. Should have known. I just know I'm going to glue my frickin' hand to this damn thing. Super glue dryer, if you blow on it, or am I pissing in the wind? If this is super glue. Either way. Yep, I've glued my finger to it. It says 30 seconds on the bottle. Or no, 10 to 15 seconds. It took about that long to glue my finger to it. Well, it seems to be staying in place. I think I just wiped the damn glue off. I don't want to glue that to the machine, so I'll put a little square of paper under it just in case. Because if it needs worked on again, it's going to be me, and I don't want to have to break the damn thing off. Where the hell did it? Oh, well, I actually have tools in the damn toolbox. I should use them rather than sticking a box cutter in the end of my finger. Well, the nut won't fall out now, so I've made at least a minor improvement. And the paper's not sticking to it, so I guess it's set up. I'll have to dig out my 830. Mine's broken and this back piece just falls off. I bet they did the same thing on mine before I got it. I never even really looked at it close enough to see. I just leave the back cover off when I'm using it. Well, this is the point where normally I would oil it, but I'm not going to oil it. I'm missing something, and I'm going to de-oil it some more. I wish I knew why it was stuck. And the bobbin was in the bobbin case wrong. That's the second time I've dropped that on the floor. But I don't know if it matters all that much if you have it adjusted for having it in there backwards on one of these. Or it does, and her eyes are just so bad she couldn't see that the tension was off, which is actually kind of likely. Or my memory sucks and I'm putting it in here backwards. I don't think I am, though. Oh, wow. It might be adjusted for the other way. Oh, this is really tight. That's way too tight. I wonder, I bought her two, or picked up for her two new bobbin cases. I don't think this is one of the ones that I bought, though. It's a little too, uh, it's got shows of age to it. It shouldn't have. I have the screwdriver. Oh, it is. I wonder if that's that fucking piece of plastic in there. There we go. That was way too high. That might have been some of the problem. I think since she found out that she could get her machine worked on for free, if literally anything goes wrong with it, it ends up at my house, which I'm okay with. Is there something in there? Oh yeah, there is something in there. I think I streamed working on, or recorded the YouTube video I didn't edit and didn't post. Maybe it was that. I had, she's got two featherweight singers, and I worked on both of those. She actually wanted me to work on one that hadn't been serviced and sent the wrong one. And whoever serviced the one that she sent me, I think they just wiped off the outside and gave it back to her because nothing had been oiled or anything that I could see. It was clean inside, but so was the other one. But there was a receipt in the case that it had supposedly been serviced for like $155 or something like that, like a week before, and I couldn't see any evidence that anything had been oiled, which honestly doesn't surprise me. I think there's only one good shop in the city that works on machines, and she didn't take it to them. It's some needle strikes on it, but it's not too bad. There's oil on the bottom of this thing. That did not feel right. Oh, actually, I'm being stupid. I didn't figure out why this is stuck. Because her grandson's a friend of mine. I mean, that's how I even met her. Knew that she had sewing machines. I probably would have fixed it for free anyway. I've offered a bunch of other people that I know they've got sewing machines. Some of them just have them in the closet and use them once in a while. I keep telling them, dig them out and bring them over, and I'll service them. Most of them can't be bothered. Why is this so stuck? Oh, wow. There's oil leaking out of the motor housing. Okay, that thing's stuck. Looks like it's out, but it's not. It's almost out. That's not the right knob. I think I found the one part she didn't oil, which is weird because there's a shitload of oil under it. It is really stuck. It's the linkage in here. There's this pin. It's supposed to move back and forth. I guess you can kind of see it. Not like I don't have cameras that I can move. Oops. This is a different issue. She probably doesn't do free motion with this. Oh, good. I put that one right in the way of the other one. I don't give a shit. One of these buttons does that. This pin right here is stuck, which is a common problem with these. I've heard it's a common problem. I've never actually seen it myself. See if we can get motion sickness going here. I've not seen it myself, so I'm not 100% sure what the recommended procedure for unsticking it is. Still not out all the way. I mean, she's obviously not using it or it wouldn't be stuck. Oh wow, now it's really stuck. There it goes. I didn't think I was going to be putting any oil on this. That's what it's supposed to do. It's varnished in. So I at least fixed one thing. That still does not feel like it's going down right. Yeah, yeah, it works now. It probably hasn't been turned in 20 plus years or something. Like I said, I don't think she does free motion. And I've never seen, yeah, like I said, I've heard it's a common thing. This is the first one I've seen stuck. The, the one on mine wasn't stuck. But I don't know how she finishes her quilts. She might just do the top and then, I mean, I've never even seen her sewing room. I've seen her living room. She might have a long arm or something to do the finishing. So that's what free motion on these, that's what it would be used for if she was using it. Would be quilting finishing. Okay, as far as I know, I can thread this thing. Light still works. Machine sounds good. Yeah, she does the whole top on these things, which I've seen some of her quilts. I haven't seen her process. I'm assuming she just makes it in individual bits and then puts the bits together. The, the stitch length indicator dial has oil on it. There's oil on this thing everywhere, other than the place where it was stuck. Oh yeah, there's oil coming out of the motor housing. I've thought about doing a quilt a few times. I never have because I'm not a quilter. Oh yeah, I should probably put a needle in this. They tend to work better that way. Probably not the one that I stuck in the super glue bottle. That might lead to bigger problems. I just got to remember what drawer I got domestic needles in. I think the hell are these? Soldier. I hope she likes 9014s because that's all I have. Well, for universal needles. That's pretty much all I run on my domestics. Just 9014s because that's all my threads text 40. Anything else I run use an industrial machine, which a lot of them run the text 42. I really like how the Bernina feet work. I just don't like how much they cost. Because damn. There's one that I'd really like to have, the wheel foot. Uh, I think they want like $200 for it. I can't see a fucking thing that I'm doing. Oh, that sucks. What I can see, I can get it the first time. They're going to do it again. Oddly enough, now it needs top tension. I think that could be because the bobbin tension was set into the stratosphere. Still needs a little bit. So I wonder if I should switch to the other. Other side. Wait, that doesn't feel right. Oh yeah, I found oil in the tension discs, didn't I? Holy shit. Now I know why the bottom tension was so high. Why is it showing that it's too high, but damn, that's a lot of tension on it. Oh, a little bit on this goes a long way. Now the top tensions. Oh, you know what it is? What it is my head's in my ass. Doing it on one layer of quilt weight cotton stuff, and every time I adjust the tension, the knot pops to one side or the other because it's only one layer. Cool. I don't know if I should. Boy, I need to not do that. I'm only supposed to use those glasses for up close stuff. When I don't, I can't see shit. What the hell is that? Oh, that'll work. I'm gonna run this thing for a minute and see if it screws up again. I'm pretty much 100% certain that it won't. This shit's even thinner, but I don't really care what the stitches look like. I just want to see if it's gonna seize up again. I do like these Berninas. Oh, that's good the whole way down. think I could probably call that fixed. Yeah, no skip stitches or nothing. Cool. Still an hour and a half stream. I don't think I have anything else. Now this pedal I put on here, or on the other machine, there's a brass roller with a brass axle in here. And I put the pedal on the cord for her. And I think she had it for 2 or 3 months or something like that. And she wore through the brass axle on the roller that goes on the rheostat. So I had to put a steel one in it. That's anybody else, the thing probably would have went for years without breaking, but she wore through that brass pin in months. And that says a lot for these Berninas. She bought them both new. In both of these machines, the needle bar is still tight. Everything's still tight. These are really good machines. Brass wear. I think she has it. Actually, I know she does. Just wait, is this the one for my brother? That's the one for my brother, I think. Let me look in the case. I'm pretty sure she has it for one of them. She's got two of these. Oh yeah, it's in here. It's not in. Oh yeah, the inside of this case is covered with oil. I didn't even notice. I just pulled the machine out. Oh, she probably can't even get this out of here while it's in here. Yeah, yeah, she's got the knee lever, which still works, and the extension table. And it still works. Um, the one for the plug, for the 830, there's actually two versions. There's one of the square pins and one of the round pins. I've got the one with square pins. Oh, just a rod with two flats pressed on it. In fact, I bet the one for my brother over here, for my novice. Huh, I think this novice one will fit. Kinda. I mean, kind of enough to work. A little bit of filing in it would work perfect. Yeah, there's one for a new brother that fits in it, kind of. I think the wings stick out a little bit too far. You can see it won't go any further because the wings are wider. But I bet if I knock those off with the file, they would. I know people are looking for these. Next time somebody's looking for a knee lifter, shit, it's almost the same damn thing. It's a little shorter and has a wider paddle on it, but the angles are all the same. Let me make sure that's why it's not fitting in there. Where's my flashlight? Put this damn table on and I can't see shit. Yeah, I bet one for an novice is probably 20 bucks. I know I had a flashlight. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's the little wings on it are too wide. I'd file it, but then it probably won't work in my brother. So you can see the difference. The shaft is the same size and everything. It's just these wings are too wide. I never even thought to check that because I've got this for mine. Mine's over there in the case in the shelves with all the domestics. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Probably all the brothers with the knee lifter are the same, but mine's a 1500D or something like that. Yeah, actually, I've seen people asking for about these in the Bernina forum, and I never even occurred to me to check to see if the brother one would fit. There's a lot of people that would probably like to have that information. Like I said, the next time it comes up, I'll have to mention it. I'll take some stills with the camera of the difference. I mean, the only, like I said, the only difference is just you got to file down the swaged flat spots on that bar because this bar looks like it's even the same diameter. I can find out real quick. And you should have asked. A friend of mine owns a Bernina shop, and he's got a boneyard in his back room, a bunch of old Berninas. He might have a knee lifter bar. In fact, if he doesn't, I'd be very surprised because I think he's got 3 or 4 of the 830s, and he's got 4 or 5 730s, at least 2 more 530s. I grabbed the best one that he had. Yeah, these are within 2000s to be in the same size. I'm talking about the old school 730. This is an old school 830. I keep forgetting they got new ones. I'm not really into the new. Well, within the last 20-year Berninas, but the bar is probably the same. Yeah, that's. I need to fix my 530. This kind of makes me want to do that. They restarted using the old model numbers. I'll bet. I mean, I could find out. I can go to the Bernina shop next time I go to town and pull a bar out of an old machine and try to stick it in one of the brand new ones, or just look. Yeah, if it's the same as an 830, which I bet it is, the brother one will work. Actually, I think I might like the brother one more. And I never use it on the embroidery machine. I'm talking myself into getting a file because I could make this fit my 830, and I could just sell you my original because I don't use domestics. I'd rather use that machine right there than the Bernina. I don't even use it for buttonholes or anything. I'd rather use a Kenmore that I got over there. better put this away or I'm going to lose it again. There's my trash can. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's definitely better than $60 for a Bernina one. And I'm betting about 5 minutes with the bastard file and it'll fit. Yeah, this just has way smaller swages on it. In fact, it almost looks like they cut the swages off of it after it was made. It probably looked like the brother one until they did that. Where did you find the brother one? He said I would check sewing parts online and Q-Tex. They might have it even cheaper, unless it's 22.90. Oh, free shipping. Yeah, it's not going to be cheaper than that unless it's. I mean, you might be able to get one off AliExpress. There might be one on AliExpress for fucking 85 cents. You never know. It'll just take 7 months to get here. Oh, yeah. Q-Tex is usually one of the best. I mean, if you need any other shit, you could go to their website and bundle it all together. What the hell? And get a bunch of stuff. Somebody's been doing something to the handle on this. Have you ever ordered anything off AliExpress? It either gets here in 3 days or 7 months. There's pretty much nothing in between. I'm trying to remember what I ordered. Oh, I think I ordered a bunch of Grosbecker 135 by 17, or no, 135 by 5 needles for my garment weight machines. I ordered 100 of them because it was like $13 for 100 needles. And I think it took like half a year for the fucking things to get to my house. In fact, I had bought other needles because I thought they just took my money and ran with it. But apparently they like threw it in a water bottle and threw it in the ocean and waited for it to drift across. Because that's about how fast it was. They were actual Grosbecker needles when I got them. Oh, cool. I would have got them from Waywack. That's where I get all my needles. They're cheaper and they're not Amazon. And I usually order other stuff. That's not bad. I think my my binding machine I don't have any needles for because the lady I got it from lost them. But I don't think I'll ever have to buy needles for the serger because shit, I have probably have 80 of them that came with it. I don't know why it wasn't a full 100. She probably lost some of those too because I don't think she used it enough to use that many needles. Huh. This isn't the. This is definitely not the one I worked on last time. This has a dealer sticker on the back of it. from so many stitches. Whoever the hell that is. That's a that's a local number. Every 8 hours is what the uh, manufacturer recommends, and that's what factories they change them every shift unless they break one. I keep bringing that up to everybody that streams sewing because there's been two people that they bought the machine like 10 years ago and they never broke a needle, so it was fine. You could actually hear when they were sewing, you could hear it popping through the fabric. You could tell how dull it was over the fucking internet. I should probably wipe out that case. There's like a quart of oil on the bottom of it. I think she oils this thing with the paint gun. I wonder where is this so many stitches place? What? There's one here too. Bernina and Janome dealer. I didn't know we had a Janome dealer. Where the fuck is this place? I thought I knew where all the sewing machine places were. Yeah, some people do per project. And if you're going to be using that super expensive fabric, that makes a lot of sense. The shit that's like 60, 80 bucks a yard, you don't want to fuck that up. This isn't the place she took her featherweight. I know that. Oh, it's gone now. That's why I didn't know it was. There was one here. Yeah, apparently one person was running it, and when she retired, it closed. Oh, now they're Make It So. I do know them. They're the ones that serviced the featherweight and apparently forgot to oil it. Apparently, they were still in business in 2019. Oh yeah, and it's just Bernina on their label. It's the Clean Stitches, the Bernina shop now. I know the guy that owns it or runs it, or I don't know if he owns it or he's an employee. There's still oil running out of the bottom of this thing. Yeah, it's a friend of mine's grandma's machine. It was stuck, and I'm still not sure why. It was doing like 340 degrees of rotation, and it had a hard mechanical stop both ways. And I moved the stitch length lever and it freed up. And I don't understand how that's possible. Even though I did find the remnants of a shitload of thread on the lower inner groove of the lower pulley, which is a weird place to find it. I'm betting she probably was winding a bobbin or something and probably got a whole spool of thread wound up in that. And the bottom of this is broken where the screw was. I think they tried to take this wheel off without taking this cover off and broke this cover. And they got all the thread out of the top. They didn't clean out the bottom. And there was a bunch of thread remnants and stuff still in here. Whoever did it, they didn't clean it out very good. But I think I got all of it. Yeah, my air can is over there with the 50-foot hose on it and it plugs into the wall. I didn't use it though. I took it apart enough to clean it out. Because I do upholstery in here too, so I had to have a stapler to do upholstery because I ain't doing that shit with the squeeze stapler. My hand will fall off. And tried to use this, but there was so much oil in the machine, the thread was glued to it. That's a vacuum that I use to suck the lint out of my sergers. This doesn't have that. This is a metal body machine. Even the top covers are die cast. And this comes off real easy. Let's see if we take off the foot. Yeah, these ones are actually intended to be worked on, unlike the new plastic fantastic sons of bitches. Yeah, this, like I told Messenger, I think this is the best machine Bernina ever made. And there's a lot of people think the same. Yeah, the only problem is it's got four, I think four, maybe just three. Yeah, it's got four plastic gears in it. But I have yet to see one with a broken gear. So I don't know if the Swedish use special plastic or because these usually don't sit or something. I don't know. But like I said, I've never seen a broken gear on one. I know this one doesn't sit. Neither does the other one she's got. And then she's got at least two featherweights. And she had a 66 red eye, but I think she gave that away. I had to rewire the plug on that because a rabbit or something. It looked like rabbit damage. I've seen that on cords before. Chewed on the cord. Teeth were too big to be fucking rat. But I don't know what else she's got. I've never seen her sewing around. I've only seen her living room when I deliver these things back to her. Which, what is tomorrow? Is tomorrow Sunday? Yeah. I'll probably take this back to her Monday. I don't think we have anything else to do in town, which is unfortunate. But if I wait until I gotta go to town, she won't get it back for 2 weeks. Yeah, but I could see a pet rabbit being in her house, but how would a rabbit get into her basement to chew on a sewing machine cord? Or a squirrel? or a rabbit. I don't know. She doesn't really have that many, or actually, does she have any trees in her yard? No. I mean, the gopher has big teeth too, but I don't think that it was that either. They had to have been in the house when it was out of the case because she's got a hard side case for it that it was in. But something when it was out chewed the shit out of the cord, and I had to the part of the stereo that my mom had. She had one of them stacks of tape deck and CD player and everything. She had a rabbit, and it was the same kind of shit because that rabbit ate one of the cords on the one of the pieces of equipment, and somehow didn't electrocute itself, which would have saved me from a lot of shit if it had. I ended up having to fix quite a few things that stupid fucking rabbit did. Move next. Knocking all my shit on the floor over here. Oh, that's what I need to do. Wonder if I can hook up my projector without screwing up OBS. I need to cut out another piece for that messenger bag. I've never had a dog chew wires. Um, they've eaten shoes, and Max likes to chew on tin cans for some fucking reason I don't understand. He seems to enjoy it. And the bloodhound I was fostering ate a brick. He just got stupid though. Using my Eastman fabric cutter as a fucking camera stand. Ugh. Yeah, it's not light for sure. I don't know how much it weighs. Enough. I had this camera arm stuck to it for the overhead. Now I'm trying to get it back on the damn cart. The blue one, the one that I linked to you. I don't even know why I got this out. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you're gonna have to let me know how that Works. I really don't need one even slightly, but I still kind of want one. I always with the wrong fucking drawer. 'Cause, I mean, if I need to cut out lots of stuff, I got that Eastman. That thing is freaking nuts. I think it dims the lights in the whole town when you turn the damn thing on. I am gonna. I mean, you would hope that it did. I'm gonna turn off the camera so no one throws up. I'm gonna flip the card around. Motion sickness for the win. Max, that's kind of what I was wondering about was uh, how tight of corners and stuff can you cut with one of those things? Oh, damn it. Need to put Loctite on one of the camera mounts. The ball keeps coming loose and the damn thing won't hold. I wonder what you could cut out to test that. I think it's turned on. I've never actually turned this on with the remote before. Oh yeah, there it goes. I don't see anything though. I'm gonna turn the lights off. Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, I probably never cut more than like 8 or 10 layers. I should probably just stick with doing it the way I've been doing it. Oh, okay, there's something on there now. Oh, there's a cursor. I guess you actually need to have something on there for you to be able to see it. Where is this? I should have just taken the crap off here to begin with. Losing the damn cursor. There it is. I don't usually do this on stream, so that people asked me to a couple times. That's right. I need to change that. I've lost the cursor. There it is. Uh, yeah, because not only can you do this with it, but if you're gonna, like, if you want to do stitches on something, decorative top stitching or whatever, you can project it with this and trace it with a silver streak pencil or chalk, and then stitch it out. And I haven't had to do anything with the tissue paper pattern in a long time. Those things piss me off. Just turn the lights off. It looks a lot better with the when I don't have 10,000 lumens of LED lights over the top of it, or whatever the hell these lights are supposed to have. I'm going to do that real quick if I can squeeze past the string card. Probably go to this other camera, which is facing the dog food dish. I really want to. I don't have a copy of it anymore. Like get Empire Earth, that top-down game from back in the day, and play it on this. I think that'd be awesome. Somewhere on here is my thumb drive. I think it's plugged in. Yeah, there it is. Big ass folder of patterns. And there's the pieces to scale. Damn it. Make me stand up and do things. If I remember right, that's the piece that I need. Because apparently I was supposed to cut out 3 of them, and I only cut out 2. It does not want to lay flat. I had some little soup cans I was using as pattern weights. Well, mushroom cans. I think I put them back in the pantry. I need some pattern weights. Those probably aren't going to work. I know. Nikon camera batteries, because they just happen to be right there by the charger. Well, I hope it's D that I need. Pretty sure that it is. Cut out the wrong damn piece. Oh, yeah. I keep thinking about getting I've got it. Um, I think it was a tractor axle out in my shop that's about 2¼ inches diameter solid steel shaft. I think about sticking that in my lathe and parting off like inch thick pucks of it and using that for pattern weights. That's a lot of parting off in my lathe though. I'm not 100% sure I want to go through all that bullshit. There's the problem with the projector. I keep forgetting about it. Only has to be close. I can turn it. Okay. Those little mushroom cans worked pretty damn good. I should have kept them back here. What did I say? I already forgot. Probably something inappropriate. Was it inappropriate? I mean, that's par for the course. It's dark as hell back here. I can see shit. Oh, uh, got a. I think it's an old tractor axle out of a farm tractor or something big, and I would cut off sections of it about an inch long to make pattern weights. I said part off. That's a term for machinists. That's probably what confused you. I'd cut them off with the chop saw, but fuck, I'd be there forever. Yeah, because it's solid steel ones, and then I'd radius the edges and sandblast them, and then clear coat them or something, or paint them orange, or I don't know. I would. It would take quite a while to do it, but it'd probably be worth it because it'd be indestructible and it'd be plenty heavy enough. Or I could cast them with lead and then paint them with enamel. Well, that didn't take long. It took me longer to figure out which piece that I needed. Where's the losing the damn cursor? What was my next project going to be again? Shit, I don't even remember. The generator cover. I don't have a pattern for that. Just fucking sewing machine oil so on everything. Oops. Why will this not let me close? uh, I'm still waiting on that Goldwing seat from December, November, somewhere back in that area. The guy said he was going to bring it before riding season. Still waiting for that. So I know exactly what you're talking about. And there's probably other stuff that I'm still waiting on that I've forgotten about because it's been long enough that I just don't give a shit. Some of the people that I know that I do stuff for, they say they're going to bring, oh yeah, he didn't say which season. They say they're going to bring something for me to work on. I don't even plan on it. I just go with the flow. And if it shows up, so be it. If not, oh well. It's gotten to the point I can offer to do something for somebody once, and then I don't offer anymore. Because I'm not going to babysit their project because it ain't my fucking project. Probably something else I could do, but I don't know what it is. I do need to finish that messenger bag, but I've been streaming for 2 hours, and the machine's back there with a bunch of stuff all around it. Don't think I'm going to do that today. I got that Bernina fixed, which was the plan, and I managed to stretch it out longer than I probably needed to, but got to pad them numbers. Oh yeah. Oh, I have had literally the exact fucking thing happen. You're putting fork seals in? Yeah, because I'm the guy that does fork seals around here. Unless they take it to the Honda dealer, which I'm trying to remember what they charged the guy. They did a 1800 Goldwing for a guy. I want to say it was like $950 to get fork seals changed. And then they blew out because they put factory seals back in them, and the factory seals on the high wear front end, I never do those. I use the all balls racing ones. He brought the thing here, and we changed the seals out in a day. Didn't have to take any of the body work off. If you got fingers that work, you can reach up in there and get the Allen bolts out and take all the shit loose, pull the forks out. And I think we charged him like $150, which was nothing. He about shit. Oh, it's probably a set of progressive springs. That's even easier. You don't have to take the forks out. You just need to take the frickin' the caps off the tubes. Yeah. I mean, if it's any of the Harley front ends I've worked on, you take the caps off the top, drop the new springs in, put the caps back on. And it takes about that long too. What the hell is all over my? Yeah, when people find out that I do that in my garage, even though I do it at my pace anymore, which means if you want your bike quick, don't bring it to me. If you want it cheap, bring it to me. Oh yeah, that's other than some of the funny Goldwing ones with the extra airports in the top, it's exactly the same stuff. Probably the same seals as some Hondas. I've done a bunch of forks. I think unless it's got the Springer front end, I think all of them have Showa forks on them. I could be wrong. I mean, I know there's some other sport bike brand tubes that some bikes use, but I don't think Harley uses any of them because even that V Rod thing that they built, Harley's never built a fucking sport bike as far as I'm concerned. It was just an ugly fucking touring bike. It's the fastest bike they could come up with, and a Honda Sport Tourer will wipe the floor with it. No, they claim made in America if you read the fine print, because all of their castings and everything and a lot of the other shit that they do comes from Mexico. I think they do some of the machine work here. All the electrics are from China. The body work is probably all from China. But I think they make the frames here. But all the engine and transmission castings and everything is all uh, Mexican. Which hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that as long as I don't care where they make it in the world. The only thing that matters is who's in charge of quality control. They got a guy properly educated in there, or uh, some guy that just doesn't give a shit. And also how in control are the accountants, which is pretty much 100% everywhere, because nothing can fuck up quality machining uh, quicker than an accountant. Which camera is that? Still haven't worked on that thing again. And you can see I haven't completely buried it in more crap. There's no way I do that as soon as there's a horizontal surface available to stack things on. Oh, that's what I need to make next. I need to make a cover for my boot patcher. Because you can see it's getting pretty dusty. I think I'm out of shit to do for today. I definitely need to get my 1508 dug back out and finish that fucking laptop case, which it's over there now. Or bag, whatever. And then I do like I said, I got a cover for a generator I need to make. I think I'll do that next. That's that's not the main reason I wanted one. The main reason I wanted one is because they're fucking awesome. The one that I got is I can't really see it very well. I was after a Singer 29K. That one's a Duracop 17, which is uh, quite a bit rarer machine. I can't remember when they made it. But yeah, that little itty bitty fucking arm on there. It's only a little bit bigger than my thumb. You can get that clear down into sleeves and into pockets and all that without sewing the freaking patch to it. I've hardly even used that thing. Well, I've probably used it 15 or 20 times, but every single time that I use it, it's literally the only thing that will do what I did with it, other than hand sewing. But I'm not hand sewing a patch up in the shoulder of a sleeve. That would just suck. I don't like hand sewing anyway. If if you do get one, look for you. You can find these. If it's missing the bobbin, don't buy it. If it's missing the shuttle, really don't buy it because they don't exist. Look for a Singer 29K. I think it's the 51 or newer. Yeah, that's fucking horse shit. If I took something somewhere to get a patch sewn on, and they sewed the fucking pocket shut, I'd be mad as hell. Yeah, the 29K you can still get parts and stuff for. There's only one place to get needles for that one, and they only make a small batch like once every 5 years or something like that, and they sell out immediately. It took me a long time to get needles for that thing. I've got, I think, 20 of them now, and it'll probably last me forever. I've got 10 leather needles and 10 um, universals. And there's only two sizes and two types. They don't make a bunch of sizes for it anymore. But the 29K, I think there's 3 or 4 different tip profiles and like 6 or 8 sizes per profile still available for that one. That's the one everyone has. If you go to Sturgis and you go to the patch places and they've got a patcher, it's going to be a 29K, probably a 71 or 72. Those are the most popular ones. I think the 72 is the one with the long arm and the smallest bobbin. And the bobbins in these things. If I can get, oh, the needle's down, dumbass. You say, why is that not opening? The bobbin in this thing is freaking tiny. That's the entire hook and everything. Here's a FAF bobbin. It's a little bit bigger than a 15. Can't even see what the hell. Yeah, I take it out of there, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. You got to flip up this little lever, and it's not the best design. It's maybe half an inch across and 3/16 wide. It's got Tech 70 in it, and it probably only has maybe like 30 feet of thread fits on that. Not very much. But this bobbin and hook right here, that's the reason they go missing is they're so small. This is unfindable if you find one of these machines that doesn't have it. I could make a bobbin for it if I had to, but the hook is, in fact, this one, I don't know if you can see it. Does it focus? You can see it's got brass on the end. They wore the hook off it and they built it up with brass and filed on a new one because you can't get this anywhere. I've seen a few of these for sale for cheap because that's missing. Because it's supposedly be able to take a 29K hook and stick it in there after you grind on it, but I haven't bought one to check. I might do that if the 29 one will fit, because I would really like to have more bobbins for it, because having to hand wind that fucking bobbin in the middle of putting on a patch or something is a pain in the ass. I had some 15 bobbins. I don't know. Because this FAF bobbin is slightly bigger diameter than a 15. I bought these for my 34 and they don't fit it. I don't know what machine these do fit, which is a problem for me because I'm likely to try to find out what these fit and then buy a machine to go with the 20 bobbins that I bought that don't fit anything else. It's got a bobbin winder on it, but it doesn't have a bobbin winder tire. The tire is an odd size, so I just wind them by hand, and it's I mean it doesn't take very long because it doesn't take much thread. It's still kind of irritating though mid project, but you're not supposed to sew. I know there's guys who want to get one of these and sew holsters with heavy thread and do the multi rows of stitching. That won't hold enough thread to do that in one pass. It's not what it's for. It's supposed to sew a patch on the toe of a boot or something. Desk covered with shit. But now I can get through here without having to shimmy my fat ass around the stream card. Put some of this shit away. I'm gonna be off of here in a minute, but I'll be on Discord. Oh, there it is. I keep putting this little anvil places and then I can't find the damn thing. I need to make a spot for it and just keep putting it back. Yeah, I think I'm done here, as far as I know. Yeah, later. Yeah, it's been 2.5 hours. I've padded the hours as much as I can, at least as much as I can think of. I mean, short of putting a few more things away and digging out that machine, but I don't think anybody wants to watch me streaming cleaning off a fucking sewing machine. It's got junk stacked on it. I mean, maybe somebody does. I don't know. Either way, I'm not going to do it. I wonder if there's anybody on to raid, because for once I remember to do that. Static Tides probably is, or is that what she's called now? Yeah. Oh, yeah, she is. I'm not affiliated, or it is affiliated, isn't it? I don't have any of that shit, so it don't matter. I'm saying pad the time just pretty much as a joke, because I honestly don't give a fuck. Okay, now the real question. I have to ask every time, how do you raid someone? I think every time I've raided someone, it's been Static Tides. Yeah, I found it.